Hey everybody! So I know a lot of you like to ask me questions about various things, and while I do try to answer as many as I possibly can, due to time restraints and whatnot, I sometimes don't have the chance to get around to them all. So I have played around a bit with the idea of doing a video where I do answer some of them, but recently I had a much more interesting idea of how I could handle this. On my Let's Play channel that I do with my cousin, Kyo and Yuki Play, one of our big playthroughs we're doing at the moment is Sonic Adventure, and as those of you who keep up with the channel know, we've recently uploaded our playthroughs of Sonic and Tails' stories, and we recently finished filming both Knuckles and Amy, but now we'll be moving on, when we next film footage for the Let's Play of that game, we'll be moving on to Big the Cat's story, and anybody who's played that game knows that Big the Cat's levels are the most boring levels in the game, because all you do is fish, and it's very dull, so there's probably not going to be a lot for us to talk about, save for the usual moronic topics we normally go off track and talk about. So, what we thought we'd do is, for the Big the Cat playthrough, what we'd do is basically, well, try and answer some of your questions, basically. We thought we'd use the lack of activity in the levels to maybe just answer some things you guys are curious about, either about that show, or about KHF, or just about anything, really. So, what I would like you to do is, if you do have any questions that you would like me to answer that maybe I haven't answered yet, or you have questions for Yuki and I in general or anything, just leave them in the comment section of this video, and then when we do film the Big the Cat playthrough, we'll try and answer as many of them as possible. We're only going to be answering ones from the comment section of this video, so if you want it to be answered in the Big the Cat playthrough, then you have to leave it here. I can't promise we'll answer all of them, but we will try and answer as many as possible, and if we don't get around to your question, I'm sorry. Maybe sometime in the future, in another playthrough of something where there's a boring part, we'll be able to get around to it. I don't know, but we'll try and get around to as many as possible in the big playthrough, if we get any at all. However, before you comment, there are 3 ground rules in regards to this. There's always ground rules, isn't there? The first is that don't ask us anything too personal, or nothing about our private family life. I mean, we may answer it if it involves just the 2 of us, but nothing too personal. Second, don't ask anything that would cause controversial arguments, or anything like, don't ask us what we think of the new YouTube layout. For the record, I'm not fond of it, but whatever. Yeah, don't ask us anything that would cause controversial arguments, because just like with this channel, you know, Kyo and Yuki Play, anything I do on this site in general is just meant to be about entertainment. You know, I don't want to be causing stupid arguments over unrelated topics, so nothing controversial. And third, and this one's mainly just for me really, we're only going to be answering questions that use good grammar. Bad grammar is the bane of my existence. I cannot stand bad grammar. In fact, in an upcoming Kyo and Yuki episode on our Ape Escape playthrough, I actually get very angry when talking about some horrible grammatical errors that I've seen. We actually call it my grammar rage mode. But yes, I cannot stand bad grammar, so we're only going to be answering questions that use good grammar. But yeah, do feel free to ask us stuff, and we'll try and answer what we can. And do make sure to subscribe to the Kyo and Yuki channel, and keep an eye on the Sonic Adventure playthrough for when we do eventually film and put up the Big the Cat playthrough. So yeah, that's about it really. So put your questions here, we'll try and answer them. Nothing too personal, nothing controversial, and use good grammar. Or I will come to your house and I will beat you up. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But please do use good grammar. Anyway, that's about it. So I look forward to your questions and watch Kyo and Yuki play because it's awesome-tastic. Now, go watch it now. Bye.